Welcome back, everybody. Bruce Porter joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents. Thanks for coming in and Happy New Year.
Good to be here. Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Well, we were just talking. It's the first of the year. It's time to get everything organized, a whole fresh start.
Yeah.
Some of us are better than others at doing that. But first and foremost, estate planning is very important. You have a workshop coming up, another one. When is it?
It is the 26th at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And the 27th at 2 p.m.
Okay, gotcha.
So planning made simple. That's our new tag for this year. And, you know, we're trying to address people overcomplicating their estates.
Yeah.
They think they've got all this stuff, we got to get it organized, all that. Really, you know, when we're trying to figure out where to start this year, try to accomplish one thing you didn't do last year.
Okay.
Right? So estate planning might be the key to that. So if you have the desire to put your estate plan in order, the first thing you need to do is just come to the workshop. Just come and get an idea for where do we start, how do we organize our thoughts, and we'll give you some tips on that.
And so you're taking the fear factor out of it, because really it's not a huge scary thing to do. You just have to kind of take that first step, right?
Absolutely. Take the first step. Just come and get an education. Bring your family.
You can bring the family.
Ask questions.
Okay.
You know, that's what we encourage people to do, and then we will help you organize the direction that you want to go based on what you and your family and your needs are. You know, there's not an estate plan that fits everything.
Right, no.
So we have to tailor that. In order to do that, we just have to ask questions, and you've got to ask questions, and we finally figure it out.
Exactly,
So,
and it doesn't cost you anything. All right.
That's exactly right.
You've got three things we're going to address here. Financial plan, estate plan, insurance plan. Okay, so where do we start our new year financial plan?
So the financial side of things, take a look at what you accomplished financially last year. Now, if you're not satisfied with that, do something about it. So if your objective was to save $100 a month last year and you didn't get that done, but you got some of that done, well, that's fine. Set an objective, and then instead of just letting it go all year long, have a weekly checkpoint. Have a monthly checkpoint, have a quarterly checkpoint, and then before you do it, you'll achieve that goal. But you have to check yourself along the ways in order to do that. So if you need to review what you're doing, if you just want to ask some questions, call the office, 882-1800. We'll be glad to sit down and just visit and just talk about some ideas to help give you some direction.
Yeah, and I have a feeling some of you may have surprised yourself. Maybe you did a little bit better than you thought you would, and you can kind of up the ante this year and save a little bit more money.
That's
All right.
right.
Estate planning. You say first and foremost on the list, educate yourself.
Educate yourself, come to the workshop. That's the answer. And I encourage people to bring your family. We love it when people will bring their family, just RSVP, so we're trying to socially distance and all that. So we want to make sure, and we will add dates if we need to. Last year we had a couple of months, we did 4 workshops. So we've got 2 planned for January, and then we're going to probably add another one with Will in Rogersville, just on our simple trust planning. So check with the office, 882-1800, and we'll figure that out.
Okay, and Will Worsham, of course, you know. And
Yeah.
so he's sort of the legal end of what you do. You do the money guy, he does the legal stuff. All right.
Absolutely.
Thing 3 on the list is insurance plan. Are you talking about life insurance or health insurance or auto insurance or all of the above?
Take your pick,
Okay.
right? So insurance is a fixed expense that we're all burdened with, you might say. So if you have auto and home insurance and you haven't checked it for a few years, I would encourage you to call an independent agency, get them to do a quote on what you have, do an apples-to-apples comparison so you can see exactly what's available out there on the marketplace, and you might be surprised what the rates are when you actually take time to look around. Now, nobody wants to spend their Saturday afternoon running around town getting quotes. Just call an independent agent and they will do that for you. We have 7 primary companies. So if you called me up, Joy, I could check your auto and home insurance with 7 carriers within a matter of a couple of hours and call you back and say, here's what I found,
Yeah.
and here's some of the things you might want to consider as far as coverages,
Right.
things like that. Now, so auto and home insurance, it's something we become complacent with, and nobody ever takes the time to do, but I would encourage you to do that. Life insurance, long-term care insurance, Medicare, all these other insurances, if you're concerned about it, ask some questions. Call the office, ask about your life insurance that you've had for the last 20 or 30 years. And have you checked the values? Do you understand how it works? Is it going to be expiring? Is it not? You need to know how that stuff works, and we'll be glad to do the research for you and check that out.
Yeah.
So when it comes to insurance, just have enough guts to make a phone call, 882-1800, and we'll be glad to help you navigate that. And maybe we can save you money or at least help you understand your coverages better.
It's kind of like your clothing at the end of the year. These may not fit you anymore.
Time
it's
to
funny how
clean
that
the
happens.
garage out.
Exactly. Clean it out, find out where you are, and then you'll know where to go. All right.
Absolutely.
If you have a financial question for Bruce Porter, visit his website, resourcecenterinc.com, or give him a call at 417-882-1800. Good to see you. We'll see you again next week.
See you next week.
Okay, good stuff. Up next, it is time to head downtown to the History Museum to see what Tom is into with John Sellers. We'll be right back.